A guide to hamster cages. Fancy an ongoing collection of resources, reports, free courses about hamsters to ensure you give your hamster the best possible care? Too easy. Just take a quick moment to subscribe and click the bell icon and you will never miss out again. Okay, in this video we are going to look at hamster cages. Although they don't need a castle, hamsters do need a clean, safe home. There are numerous types of cages in various sizes, styles and prices available. Sometimes the most expensive home is not the best. Before purchasing a home for your special hamster, check them all out and make a determination on what will best suit the type and size of hamster it will be home to. Don't neglect to consider the site in which the home will be located. Will it easily adapt to the household's lifestyle? One would naturally want to put a castle on display, but select the site carefully. It should be located in an area where the room temperature will remain stable without drafts and away from direct sunlight. Aquariums. Whether it's glass or plastic, a 10-gallon aquarium or terrarium is suitable for one Syrian or a pair of dwarfs. Although the glass is heavy, they are easy to clean. There is a limited area for toy placement, however. Another thing to consider is that a top is required. Screen tops are available at many pet stores. But a wire top is much better due to the strength of a wire versus a thin screen. It won't take long for an ambitious hamster to chew through a screen top. With a good cover, aquariums are nearly escape-proof. Barred cages. The old standby has been around for as long as hamsters have been kept as pets. The primary problem with most barred cages in the past was a lack of space. But now with 2 and 3 and more story cages available, there is plenty of room for your hamster to roam. When purchasing a multi-story barred cage, you should make sure there is not too much space between the stories in case of a fall. Most multi-storied cages have a plastic tray bottom that is detachable and is easily cleaned. These cages generally work well for Syrians, but not as well for dwarfs because generally the bars can be too far apart, and thus easy to escape from. Remember, if a hamster can get its head through, the rest of the body is a cinch. There are also cages made for mice that have the bars closer together. These are generally better suited to the dwarf hamster with his smaller size. Plastic modulars, these allow the imagination to run wild. The tubes and compartments can be hooked together to increase the amount of space when needed. Modulars are ideal for dwarfs. The primary concerns with modulars are the lack of doors to get the hamster out for much needed personal contact, and the lack of ventilation in the tubes themselves. Homemade cages. With imagination comes the blueprint. Hamster cages can be made with a combination of wood, but don't use softwoods and hardware, cloth, or wire. The wood sections will need to be replaced periodically, because hamsters like chewing on wood. Another effective and inexpensive cage is one made from plastic storage containers, with a wire top. Plastic boxes are also easy to clean. Cage specs. Regardless of the type of cage selected, make sure all the doors and openings are secure so that the adorable little escape artist can't open it or chew his way out. Make sure that the doors and openings are large enough for a full-grown hamster to get through when he's supposed to. Also, be sure there aren't any spaces large enough for him to squeeze through and escape. Also, look for a cage that will be easy to dismantle and clean. Nothing is more frustrating than cleaning a cage that doesn't come apart easily, or has a lot of small spaces that are hard to clean. A cage should not be constructed of any absorbent materials, such as soft woods, cardboard or fabric. If there is paint on the cage, you should ensure that the paint is lead-free. Ventilation is extremely important. There should be flow of fresh air, but not a cage that allows drafts. In aquariums, you should be cautious of a buildup of condensation, which could enhance the growth of fungus, which may result in a sick hamster. Finally, check closely for sharp edges, which could be chewed or could cause injury to your hamster. Cage furnishings. Hamsters don't require the most elaborate stuff in terms of furniture. They are perfectly content with a clean carpet of wood shavings. Avoid using cedar shavings. Exercise equipment, a clean bowl of food and a water bottle with fresh water. For a little added comfort, some nesting material for the bed will be appreciated. Some plain toilet tissue, clean and without scents and/or perfumes, or paper towels makes a bed fit for your hamster. Avoid fluffy bedding, it can choke a baby and can cause infection or create intestinal impaction in your hamster. Wheels are always a favorite for exercise. I recommended that solid wheels be provided. Injuries can be frequent in wheels with rungs, limbs, babies' heads, etc. Can often be easily caught between the rungs and can cause injuries and sometimes death. Wheels should be large enough so that the hamster can run with ease without arching its back. Other possible furnishings are ladders. Tunnels made out of toilet paper or paper towel tubes. Hamster houses, nest boxes, blocks of wood for climbing and chewing. Ropes to swing on, etc. There are many different ideas for furnishings and toys to keep your playful hamster happy and entertained. Thanks for watching. And as a responsible hamster owner, make sure that you have pet insurance in case your cute hamster needs an operation. Simply Google the best pet insurance companies and compare the various premiums. If you look, you'll find a pet insurance plan you can afford. Pet insurance should be arranged for all your pets at home to prevent stress for both you and your animals. Choose the best veterinary insurance to cover your loved pets. Pet insurance premiums vary, so choose the best premiums and have a good night's sleep.